by the Bats?
Yeah, we need to beat the Louisville allergies because I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Football talk.
The Louisville El Nepals. That's what I was hoping we would go for.
That would bang. That'd do numbers.
Now is Kearns sponsoring
That
this
would bang.
SMU tailgate because they go by the ponies, and there's no better place to watch the ponies in town than Kearns Corner?
I haven't talked to him.
That's exactly what it is. Look at yes, Minister Marketer. Yep. Mm-hmm. Connect the dots.
I don't know.
All right. Get in, nerds.
Should we hit the pre-show discussions?
Feel free. Get in, nerds. We're doing Dallas. Parentheses.
Yeah, let's jump into it. Let's go. From the Pink Seats podcast.
Lane Kiffin.
Thank you, everybody, for jumping in here early.
Lane Kiffin, given a deadline, boys.
Right. Or else what?
Yeah, right. What's the Ole Miss move there to be able to? Is that Ole Miss giving him a deadline, or is that LSU?
Yeah, Ole Miss is
Yeah.
giving him the deadline by the Egg Bowl to make a decision on where he's going to go. Like, they're not dealing with Lane Kiffin, who would be like, "Oh, I'm here for life," and then the next day, jump on a ship to Florida or LSU.
I still think that's just Kiffin to Florida's free money. That man screams Florida man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Florida, did you guys see the John Summerall stuff today?
Yeah, because Kiffin's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. Like,
I think Summerall probably is a good coach and is actually focused on his season, and he probably doesn't want to try and sell his house right now. Just take the job in Baton Rouge.
I would definitely take the job in Baton Rouge. That would be the one. I mean, you don't have to move. You already recruit that area. I don't know. There's a lot of rumblings for Auburn with him too, being with the Alabama ties and everything like that.
Regardless, he'll be doing his best. What is it, Uncle Baby Billy impression? He's going to get a payday.
Hallelujah! What a payday!
There will be a payday someday. Someday.
Were we shocked that James Franklin cried at the press conference today?
I didn't watch the presser, but no, least surprising thing ever. He seems like a emotional crier, and he seems like the type of dude to get emotional over football. So,
Well, yeah, he's taking a cut to go coach again. Like, he's crazy. I would just chill. I would chill. I'd sit on my money.
well, I think that's also just a testament to
What a massive pay cut, man.
I also think it's just a testament to what Virginia Tech is offering for what they're going to be throwing at their program. So, I don't know.
What else did we have? Pre-show. Oh, Jacob, this is huge for us in Dallas. I don't know how many people are in this right now. Might have just like 12 people sitting in the live, but we need suggestions
58.
on where to eat. 58. 58 of you. Give us suggestions on where to eat in Dallas.
I need 58 suggestions. Yes,
If I don't get 58
suggestions
PMs,
on where to go eat in Dallas.
I'm surprised y'all haven't blown EMAC up yet for the hot spots.
Yeah, I'm also a big like man versus food guy and have a big bucket list of places I want to hit when I go to cities. So I'm gonna have to. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to doing is after we have a whole itinerary of stuff going on Friday, but part of it is us researching stuff at the airport, trying to figure out where to stop and eat and get content out there, some food spots. So that should be exciting.
I'm stoked for you guys. Looking forward to hearing all about it. Hopefully going to get some good behind the scenes, not content, just, friendly interaction while you're down there.
I'm excited. Away games are fun, man. I've never been. I guess the only away game I've been to, like as a Louisville fan, was the Kentucky game. So I've never really experienced an away game.
You never went to Nippert?
No, never went to Nip. No.
Oh,
But like
sick
this will be the
stadium.
first away, like real away game experience I've ever had.
That's exciting, man. Also, that's right. You didn't go to South Bend last time we went
I'm
up
gonna
there.
What, Jacob?
You're gonna
try
try.
and jump in here, man. This internet is not going well for me. It's revolting,
I mean,
revolting massively. Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
okay. Well, everything is like 10 seconds behind. I feel like I'm still stuck on Friday night. Like this is crazy.
Holy shit.
I've never the internet like goes down. It doesn't work. Participant of the show, but here I am. I don't know what to do because I've turned everything off. I've relaunched everything. This. I feel like I'm in jail right now. Like I literally feel like I'm in podcast jail. If I try to get out of here, I just step on everyone's toes.
We're gonna podcast.
Well, I'm glad,
now,
but I guess I'm gonna. I don't know, watch. Man. I'm gonna. That's what this feels like, man.
The podcast
I feel like I'm being
chair.
held against my will in this chair. Yeah, it's exactly right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to talk. If y'all can hear me, that's great. I don't know what the quality of the video looks like, but I also have never been to a road game outside of Kentucky. Like I've been to bowl games. I've been to the Orange Bowl. I've been to Music City Bowls. I've been to Liberty Bowls, but I have never been to an away football game in the season that wasn't UK. So I am absolutely stoked. And the story behind like Dallas, the choice people have been asking me all week, like why Dallas? Why'd you pick that game? And to be honest with you, I've never been to Texas. Vince, have you ever been to Texas?
I've never been to Texas. I'm very excited to get to Texas.
Oh well, look at you guys.
Yes. Okay. So I've never been to Texas. Keith, have you been to Texas?
Many a times. My wife's from Oklahoma. It's a very short trip south.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. You've been very loud about your love for El Paso over the years on this show. So
El Paso
I
bangs.
assume that's from going to Texas. But yeah, see, that's like the 18th time you've said that in the history of this show, and I don't think anyone else has ever said that.
No,
but never been to Texas, and I've never outside of last year when they came here, I've never really like had the opportunity to see an SMU, just like I'd never really had the opportunity to see a Virginia Tech. So I am extremely excited. I just wish that like the game was a little bit more important for Louisville. I don't know if that's a bad thing to say as we get into this.
I thought
show
you were going to
early,
say
but,
game time. Because that's what I'm not looking
like
forward to is the game time being at noon and it really being at 11 for us. And I'm not looking forward to that.
11 o'clock football, man. I mean, that's insane.
Hey, Stu Holt always said it best. Wake up, get you a cup of coffee, and go kick some ass. I love it.
Now, I thought it was noon our time. Okay, yeah, so 11 o'clock Central. That makes sense. Okay, yep. I thought you were saying like 11 o'clock our time, and I'm like, that's not how time zones work. All right, well, Jacob, you want me to bring...
That's not how Central Time works, guys.
You want me to bring in the show since you're working on a lag?
Oh,
to
really rough.
Get the official recording going?
Yes.
Man, okay.
This isn't working at all. Yes, please.
Give me a quick hop out and then hop back in, and we'll just try to make things work. Party Deck, shout out to you all for hanging out. Just
Okay,
chilling
I
with
just
us
don't
while
want
we're
to
getting
end the
this set up.
recording, so here we go.
No, you're good. I started it. Yeah, see, we're still alive. I'm going to keep my eyes up on the second screen real quick just to make
That's
sure.
hilarious.
Yeah, we're still alive. Man, he is.
He's been looking forward
I
to
know,
it. And
man.
of course, the Wi-Fi, man.
He's been driving the struggle bus. Feels bad, man. Also, did I just realize, did we pick a terrible time to go? Because I see a basketball game against Morehead State.
Who? Us?
Yeah. I thought we play. Women's basketball game. Okay.
My Twitter feed is Bill Belichick's girlfriend doing competitive adult cheerleading.
We can talk about that for a little pre-show while we wait on Jacob.
What are we
back in.
doing?
You know, there had to be at least a brief moment where Bill's like, "What am I doing with my life? It can't be worth it. It can't be. It can't be, Bill."
Dude, that's hard to watch. That's like about as cringy as it can get, you know.
I was about to say, you ever watch something and you just like get secondhand cringe watching it happen, and you
Yeah.
just feel icky watching it.
How does
That
he not look at his hands that are just filled with Super Bowl rings and be like,
Wild.
this is not a good idea. What am I doing? Like
I
he's got to be hypnotized, man. He has to be hypnotized.
I have speculated ideas, none of which I'm willing to say on camera on the internet.
She's a witch.
You know what? Yeah, I'll roll with that. We'll just say that.
Yeah, that stuff's been crazy, man. I can't believe the old ball coaches, man, coaching bad football at UNC and having to go. I just couldn't. I couldn't imagine having to go watch that and then go back to your office at UNC and watch more bad football. Like, I mean, I would just be ready to run myself through a wall.
Well, it's his fault for the bad football. So, like, who are you gonna blame?
I'm sure you could find somebody, but he'll probably blame Tom Brady for that and Robert Kraft. Be like, it's Robert Kraft and Tom Brady's fault. I'm having a bad football season.
I'll blame my shithead kid Steve and his awkward mullet and the uncomfortable amount of times he licks his lips.
Yeah, he's like, what are we doing?
Wild. So I think Jacob went for the full blown restart. So you have anything else pre-show, Vince, or do we want to go ahead and get this train off the tracks
Get it rolling.
and let's just kind of try and time it up for when
He can hop
Jacob
in.
jumps in. All right. So
Save him the Sack King updates.
of course we'll save his sack just for Jacob. All right, party deck, get in here. Y'all aren't really popping off in the YouTube party deck. Come on now, what's going on? I'm going to do a quick check just to make sure we're up on YouTube. Oh, I see our cameras moving around. That makes me think Jacob's hopping in. There he is.
Oh, we're back.
I'm back.
We're back.
I'm back.
We're back.
Let's go. Jacob's back.
We're back. We're back.
Are you lagging?
Somewhat back. There's still a lag. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I don't
know
think
what?
this is gonna work. I might have to move to the cell phone this evening. This isn't working.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the show started, and then when you hop in,
try the
you
cell
hop
phone.
in. All right.
Go for it.
Go for it.
All right, so in 5, 3, hello and welcome to another episode of From the Pink Seats podcast, the internet's only podcast dedicated exclusively to covering the University of Louisville football program here on the State of Louisville Podcast Network. We are live on twitter.com and on youtube.com/State of Lou. If you want to hop in, join the live chat, aka the Pink Seats Party Deck, head on over to State of Louisville YouTube page, hop on in, see that live video, hop on in, join the chat, join the conversation. Because tonight, inside the beautiful Digital Kearns Corner studio, we're going to be talking about the ponies. So SMU, I believe first time in a long time we played them last year. Came off with a 1-score loss to SMU last year, so now we get our chance at revenge going on the road. And it's not just the team making the trip out to Dallas. Our friends Vince Lococo and Jacob Lane going on the road for that game as well. Vince, how hype are you for the trip?
I am very excited. I've been looking forward to this since we booked it. Again, like Jacob and I were talking about pre-show, neither of us have been to Texas, so this will be a first time in Texas trip for both of us. Neither of us have been to a true away game setting outside of Kentucky. Call that, I mean, it's definitely an away game, you know, but it's a little different when you can drive the hour and a half back home. Man, I'm just excited to see different, you know, environments and settings. How you were with Notre Dame, Keith, you know, how you were just like obsessed and just your eyes were wide looking at how much they love football and everything. I'm looking forward to that at SMU because, I mean, they very much love football there.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the dynamic in that city is going to be like because Dallas Fort Worth has like 3 or 4 Division I teams. Like, there's SMU, there's TCU, there's Rice is in Houston. Who is Baylor? Who's pretty close by. It's not like it's in Waco, but I know it's pretty close
Right.
to that area. Texas is in Austin. That'll be a really unique scenario, but everything I've seen, and like especially listening to EMAC talk about the area, it should be a really good time for you guys. I'm excited to hear back from you
I'm excited to see how many Cards fans make it down there, man. Because
I feel,
go ahead.
maybe I'm crazy. I feel like that's a really easy flight. Just Louisville
it's just
straight
2
Dallas.
hours.
Yeah,
Just like 2.5 hours. I'm not.
1 hour. You're going back in time.
I'm a time traveler.
God, that I'm gonna be jealous. I miss Central Time so much, man.
You miss what?
Central Time.
Oh yeah, you miss Central Time. I'm my dad always is a big. Anytime we're at the lake, he's going off lake time, and anytime we're in Louisville, he's going off Louisville time. And I'm like, just go off whatever time's on your phone. And whatever time it says on your phone, that's what time we're going.
I do. You know what else is on your phone? A couple of cool places where you can hang out and join the conversation. If you're watching us on twitter.com right now, be sure to drop us a follow at the following spots, at State of Lou, at Pink Seat Pod, at producer_Keith, at Vincent Lococo, at Jacob Lane. His handle will be on the screen when he gets back up in. Hop in, join the Pink Seats party deck, fire off DMs, chats,
Don't
comments.
think that's happening tonight. It's sounding like the Wi-Fi's out for good.
Oh, is that the most recent update?
Yeah, that's the most recent text.
Well, it looks like it's just going to be me and Vince guiding the ship. So, Jacob, if you're tuned in and watching, get ready for that preview segment. The line is SMU -2.5 as of most recent checking. So, get ready to think about that and send us your pick in before the end of the show. So, since Jacob won't be joining us, we get to steal a segment from him again. Sack King. And this time we actually got one. Just one. But it was an interesting one. Clev Lubin back on the board. So now we have a tie for first place in the Sack King race. Wes and Clev both tied.
That push-pull
at 5.
was sick, dude.
It was a nice move, man. It's just wild. We got one on the second play of the game and then didn't drop Klubnik again the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's part of the frustration with that game is like, how do you not figure out a way to bring him down again? But not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. We did that on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. We did a lot of venting on Monday, and a couple of you all who have my photo reached out, appreciated the vent session video. If you haven't checked that out, head on over to the YouTube channel, hop in. It's just the vent session segment from the last episode, trying to do a little new thing where we make them short, digestible segments over there. That all being said, let's head on over to the news and notes. We'll start off with bad news. We're bounced out of the rankings, tossed out the club unceremoniously.
Not surprised. Don't deserve to be there.
Like a guy who isn't famous trying to wear sweats into a club with a dress code. Bouncer got us out the paint unceremoniously. But I agree, deservedly. You blow 2 games like that to 2 sub 500 teams, or 1 sub 500 team and 1 team just above it. You don't deserve it, which sucks. It was a unique exercise that Cover 3 National Podcast did, where they talked about 5 teams at the back end and unranked in the top 25. And it made me feel a little good that 3 of the 4 panelists were picking our blind resume as the one that should probably be ranked. Because it's we're 2-1 against top 25 and our average margin of defeat is 2.3 points. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not.
This is the Jeff Brom season we never wanted, where we're beating all the good teams and losing to all the bad teams.
We're really beating ourselves a lot. Leave that for the pause counter.
Yep.
Another stat that popped up last night, I saw it, and this one kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. This is a list of teams that have been ranked in the college football playoff rankings in each of the last 4 seasons. Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Texas, Tennessee, Tulane, and Louisville. And judging by how this season is going, it seems entirely possible that after this year, we're the only one on that list to not have made the playoff,
Yeah,
which
frustrating.
sucks.
This was the year, Keith. I mean, like this was the year where Clemson's down, Florida State's down. I mean, everything you could ever ask for right there in front of you in this conference, and we didn't seize it.
It's frustrating. That being said, let's spin to some good news. Chris Bell named I believe, semifinalist for the Bolitnikoff Award. Him along with 11 other wide receivers. I believe a couple of duplicate players from some other teams making it. But Chris Bell, one of the 12 best receivers in the nation, according to the Bolitnikoff Award. So fingers crossed we can find a way to force feed him the ball to give him a chance of actually winning the award. Because I'm
Does
not
he
even
have a
going to
shot?
say he is competing with one arm tied behind his back.
Yeah, man. That's where my head.
There are severe limitations limiting the statistical performances he is going to be able to put on, which is unfortunate. So I said this was going to be good news. He's a semifinalist for the Bolitnikov. Damn it. That's cool. And we got a uni drop right before the podcast started going, Vince. So Vince's Fashion Corner, we got black helmet, black pants, white jersey.
Oh,
Give it
did
a
we
scale.
do that we did that this time?
Yep.
I haven't
So
seen it.
we're rocking the black striped pants, black striped helmet, white jersey though. So I'm gonna need a 1 through 8 score.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I don't like that at all. I don't like the fact that the stripes don't match. I don't. That's.
Yeah.
I think I told you this a while ago when we wore this, Keith. Is I wish whenever this black uniform was released, because you can't do this combo and have it look good now. You just can't because nothing matches. You just look like you're wearing mixed match.
Nah.
It just doesn't look good.
I'm right there with you. But you know what? If we play well in it, fucking wear it every game. I don't care. Just
Yeah, seriously.
because
Yeah.
whatever we've worn the last couple weeks hasn't worked.
If we get no turnovers and 250 plus yard game from Miller Moss, this is the uniforms you wear through the rest of the season.
Yep. So that was the last little update. I know last week we had the injury report released by this time because it's not a Friday game. We don't have the preliminary injury report. That'll be released tomorrow. I mean, if anything, I expect SMU to be coming back significantly healthier. They're coming off a bye week. I don't expect Isaac Brown to be back yet. If he wasn't even mentioned on the
What's he
injury
sitting at,
report
what,
last week.
3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks post injury now? 2 weeks?
I think this will be week 3. No, this will be week 2. Pardon me. So
Yeah, it took Lamar, close to a month to get back from a similar injury with the hamstring?
yeah. So I am not optimistic about seeing Isaac Brown on the injury report anywhere outside of out. So as long as we can, who knows? Maybe he won't show up on the injury report again, and this time it'll be on purpose.
Hey, I'm here for that.
So that's about all the injury update we can give you. SMU coming off a week of rest, getting some guys healthy, getting some guys back. Us still banged up off a game against Clemson. So scheme talk, what to expect. SMU, it's going to be your same old Rhett Lashley tempo spread offense where they like to hurry up, get you set. They don't use a ton of motion because they don't want to give you more time to communicate and get set. They just get to the line of scrimmage and just move the damn ball.
Yeah, they do a good job of getting guys the football in space, things like that. I noticed just the quick outs, obviously, just stand out big time off the film with what we haven't done well as a defense. Obviously, that stuff's going to pop whenever you're looking for it.
It's
really good quarterback. Go ahead, Keith.
I was going to say it's a frustrating, just scout because you watch what they do and basically everything Cal did to succeed against our defense, they do, but better because that's actually what they do all the time. They get out, they use tempo, some unique formations. They find creative ways to get the ball in their playmakers' hands, and they've got a lot of skill position weapons on this team. Probably the best offense we're going to play this year. at least when it comes to potency and effectiveness.
The tempo is the thing that scares me the most with this offense, Keith. You keep mentioning it over and over again because you try and prep for stuff like that, but you can't really prep for, that's why they always say practice speed and game speed are two different things. Well, that goes for tempo as well. Practice tempo and game tempo are two completely different things. And that's definitely one of the things that's worrisome for me is how are the guys going to handle that, not being able to sub out, and are we going to have 10 on the field at one point because, somebody thought somebody was coming in, or are we going to have 12 on the field at one point because, we thought we could sub and we didn't get them off in enough time. There's so many different variables that get thrown into play whenever you play a team that's going tempo.
Yeah, and it's not just that they're going fast. They're also just really good. They are 17th in the country in passing yards per game. Very effective moving the ball through the air. So this, like we talked about it potentially with like Cal and with Miami, like, hey, this could be the game where the secondary gets tested. This is really going to be the game where the secondary gets tested because SMU, they're going to throw a lot of screens. Can you figure out how to get off of blocks and actually make tackles? Or are you going to see the same mistakes we've seen in previous weeks trying to cover short screens or coverage busts downfield? Because SMU, they'll hit you at all levels.
Me, man. That's what worries me is the prepping for the screens and things like that. And then the high school Harry that we struggled with against Cal where they fake the block and slip a guy behind you for a big play. That is one that just continuously gets replayed in my head.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, and this is going to be a big test for the edge rushers as well because Kevin Jennings can move. Like, he's been dinged up this year. I think he was finally starting to behave more like his typical self back in the Boston College game a couple of weeks ago, and now he's had a bye week to come off of and rest even more. This is probably going to be peak health Kevin Jennings, so he's going to be able to escape. So
yeah,
he'll be able to extend plays, and D-backs have to be able to hold on in coverage and essentially get coverage sacks for the D-line. Yeah. Defensive side of the ball, 4-2-5, similar to like a traditional nickel look rather than sort of like a makeshift 4-3 like we run. Like their star player is more of a true nickel cornerback. But man, the first thing like watching SMU, that is such an opportunistic defense. Like they create so many friggin' turnovers. They're fifth in the nation in turnover margin, and the defense itself leads the nation in turnovers created. So
you watch the DBs, man, and you can't help but be impressed with how those guys play. I mean, the way they disguise things, the way they play the ball in the air, it's definitely going to be a tough day for Miller Moss.
They do a good job tackling as well. Like first couple of guys stop the ball, and then everyone else punch and claw.
Well, they're two leading tacklers on the team, Keith, are DBs.
Yeah. So it's going to be, ball security is going to be a must on the offensive side of the ball, which sounds like one of the most obvious things to world to say. This is a team that's going to fucking punish you if you get loose with the ball. Looking at our running back room.
Yeah, looking at the running back room, looking at Miller for sure. I mean, just, a strip sack would kill.
And, well, they have a great pass rushing unit. They're sixth in the nation in team sacks. Like, they get to the damn quarterback. So, and part of that is because...
Which should play in our hand well, Keith, because we should just be getting the ball out of Miller Moss's hands quickly anyways. So we really shouldn't have to worry much about a pass rush. It should be quick hitters, slants, ins, outs, things like that.
Or potentially just using a more mobile quarterback to extend plays. But... I promise.
Obviously.
I promise I'm going to stop beating that dead horse at some point. But it's SMU week. I want to beat a dead horse.
Yeah, I mean, you're within your right to beat that dead horse for sure after Friday's performance.
But it's a unique style of defense they play because it's not like it's impossible to move the ball against them. They play... I want to call it a bend but don't break style, but it's more aggressive than that. Like,
take chances.
It's like they feint you into opportunities, and then they capitalize.
Yep. Yeah, it's all the They get 50-50 stuff really well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, they feel like anything that's contested, they'll go up and get and snag. It's just a really good unit, man. Like it's a fun defense to watch flying around the football.
Yeah, and if you look at them like statistically based on like net EPA rating, like it's a very similar defense to ours. Like it's just a really good defensive unit that plays solid D. They just happen to create a shit ton of turnovers while they're doing it.
Yeah.
So, before we dive into key players to watch, let's go ahead give a quick shout out to a couple of friends of the program. First off, if you're catching this live, Josh Minkins and Louisville Metro Youth Transitional Services, pre-K through 8th, Turkey Drive, tomorrow. West End School, 3628 Virginia Ave in Louisville from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. That is tomorrow. They'll be providing turkeys and gift cards to support those who are needing it most in the community this holiday season. If you're able to either go out and help or make a donation, again, we highly encourage you to do so. Josh is a guy who's been really making an effort to give back to the community even while he was in college here. Yep. So I really want to encourage anyone who can to go out and help support him with that mission. And so again, one more time for that, West End School, 3628 Virginia Ave, tomorrow, 2:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. And also want to give a shout out to our friends over at Burn Boot Camp. We've got exciting news to share, folks. From December 1st through December 6th, we are hosting Holiday Hustle Week. And what that is, we're personally inviting you to join us for a full week free camps. Whether you're just getting started or pushing towards a new PR. The Holiday Hustle is your chance to finish the year strong. Holiday Hustle is all about celebrating your strength, burn boot camp style, as Vince and I learned firsthand on National Burpee Day. So from December 1st through the 6th, you can enjoy free camps, complimentary child watch, workouts for every fitness level. Let me do the read, Vince. Workouts for every fitness level. A community that'll keep you motivated through the holidays. 1 week, free camps. Your strongest finish starts here. We'll provide a link in the description of the show, as well as in the recorded show. Click that link below to secure your spot. And let's hustle into the holidays stronger together with Burn Boot Camp.
Did you get the child wash it out of the way?
Let it sit. Child watch. Watch. The watch.
Oh my God. Oh, man.
Almost nailed it. All
that's
right.
That's why going live is just 10 times better than doing anything recorded.
You know what? It's December 1st, so I have got 21 days to get that read down. So, huge thanks again to our friends over at Burn Boot Camp. Now, back to the SMU preview. Players to watch, and we talked about him a little bit already. On the offensive side of the ball, Kevin Jennings. Dude's a stud. 21 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. Dual threat guy, been playing injured most of the year. He's 15th in the country in passing touchdowns. He's 10th in the country in passing yards. He's been playing some damn good football this year, and playing with a chip on his shoulder after the unfortunate performance in the playoff last year. And SMU, they've still got a lot to play for. Like, they're still in the ACC championship game race. They've just got to win against us, and then I believe all they need is for Georgia Tech or Virginia to lose one more ACC game, and they're the next man up for the title game based on tiebreaker. So it's not a pipe dream for SMU to make the championship game, and Kevin Jennings is going to be... He's been primary reason why. Like, he's been phenomenal this year, and this is going to be another game where I am lecherously looking at the opposing team's quarterback, just wishing that was our guy.
Yeah, he's a stud for sure, man. Moves around in the pocket very well. Like you said, Keith, just the injury thing this year definitely has harbored his running, but I mean, shoot, with how it's been going this year, he'll probably end up looking like Superman for our game, and he'll be healed of all his injuries, running for whatever. And I don't know. He's good though. He's really good. 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. It's a hell of a year.
I believe he's flirting with 3 or 4K in passing yards right now as well. Like he's been so damn good. He's flirting with 3K. He's got 2,800 passing yards already, and that's with the new clock rules.
You get the opportunity to play season spoiler right now. I mean, you're not playing for ACC championship or college football playoffs at this point. You're playing for a good bowl game, and you could ruin people's seasons right now. And SMU and Kentucky are left, so step one, ruin SMU season.
Exactly. Running the ball. TJ Harden's been their bell cow running back. Only 133 carries on the year, but has 620 yards on the season. He's got 6 touchdowns, averaging like 60 yards a game, but almost 5 a carry. They're not going to be an overwhelming run team, but they'll do it enough to keep you honest. We can't just abandon the box completely and expect to be successful. Or this is a kid that can punish up. Pass catchers, they've got 3 dudes who are really good. First one just came back from injury, Jordan Hudson. Not that one. not cheer contest Jordan. Jordan Hudson wide out. Missed a couple of games. I believe he missed the Miami and BC contest with an injury. He just coming back and put together a pretty solid game, if I recall correctly, against BC. Like, they got the ball in his hands very quick. He's the team's leading receiver despite missing 2 games on the year, and kid's just a dude. Like, I don't think there's any one thing that you could call out on his game, like, oh, this is why he's the fucking man. He's just a damn good ball player, and
Right.
And they treat him like it.
Yeah,
So-
I agree, Keith. He's just a very well-rounded wide receiver that can really do a little bit of everything, or excuse me, a lot of bit of everything. And it's going to be a challenge for the DBs, like you mentioned earlier. This is one of the ones that they have circled where it's for them up to the DBs to step up this week.
Yeah, and then no quarter given. Romello Brinson, another one of their wideouts who they utilize and target a lot. He's got 582 yards on the season, 3 touchdowns. Not as complete of a wide receiver as Hudson, I would say, but this kid's shifty. And I've noticed like a lot of his bigger plays are when teams try to press him. He's really good at beating press coverage. So I don't know if this is the guy you want to try and get up on and check, but he's a tough guy to press,
I mean,
and he'll get
even
open.
when we're in press, Keith, we've shown that we don't get hands on. So,
And then last offensive player to watch, and this is just because I feel guilty not mentioning him because he's going to play on Sundays. RJ Maryland is still that dude. He's only got 22 catches on the year, but it's for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, when he gets the ball, he makes things happen, but he's just a damn good tight end. They use him a lot. They move him around in a lot of different formations to get out and block on those bubble screens. They'll move him in if they need a max protect look. They'll have him attack linebackers if possible. RJ Maryland's a weapon, and I'm surprised they haven't used him more. And as I say that, watch him go off for like 15 and a $140 on us.
yeah, that's usually how that ends up happening, Keith, is like I said, for Jennings, they tend to have a blow-up game versus us.
Yeah.
So,
Defensive side of the ball, and this is where things get really spooky. Isaiah Smith, edge rusher. I believe he is currently 15th in the nation individually in sacks. He's got 8 on the year. Just a damn good pass rusher, and they've got him all over the D line. Terry Webb, D tackle, big dude, but moves really well. He's got 5.5 sacks on the year. And Cam Robertson, who I don't know if he's going to be back. I believe he's missed the last 3 games with injury. He's another guy with 5 sacks, only playing in 7 games on the season so far. So, hey, Cam, if you want to take another week just to make sure you're good, please feel free. This will be one of the toughest tests outside of Miami, just when it comes to pure pass rush capability.
yeah, definitely going to be an issue for the tackles and the running backs holding in on pressure, and even the tight ends. I mean, we've had instances where tight ends have been matched up in one-on-one situations against guys in a wide 9 or a 6 technique head up on top of them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to deal with a guy that's got 8 sacks on the year. I mean, it's going to be tough.
Especially when you have I'm going to beat the dead horse a little bit more. When you have a quarterback that struggled with pocket awareness as much as ours had, they could be seeing ghosts early with this pass rush.
Right. I mean, and that's got to frustrate you as an offensive lineman because you're making a good block. You know it's a good block, but your quarterback doesn't have the eyes to maneuver around the pocket to make the play successful. It's like an offensive lineman's worst nightmare.
Yeah. So, and take that dude, hit Control C and then Control V twice, and you've got 3 of them on this defensive line. Like they've got some friggin' dudes, man. It's disappointing with the slow start SMU had because this is a really good team. Like they are really starting to come into their own.
This was a game at the beginning of the year. I mean, I think we all had circled as it being a big game was definitely part of the reason Jacob and I were planning on going to Dallas at the start of the season was we assumed this was going to be a bigger game for the both of us, but it is what it is now.
Yep. Other defensive players to watch. I want to call out their 2 safeties, Ahmad Moses and Isaiah Wacobia. Wacobia. Like that old bank.
I was typing this name out, and I was like, cannot wait for Keith to try and pronounce this one.
Hey, I feel like I friggin' nailed it. So, Moses, second on the team in tackles with 73. He's also got 5 interceptions on the year. I believe that's leading their team as well. Dude's just a ball hawk. And then Wacobia, also damn good defensive player, leads the team in tackles with 77. And look, some of that when your safety's leading the tackle is you're allowing plays to get to that second level before someone gets to him. But also, this dude's just a hustle player who flies to the ball and likes to make contact. And he's good in coverage, too. He's got 7 pass breakups on the year. So the guy's no slouch in coverage either.
There are run gaps that the safety has to cover as well. I mean, a lot of times, linebackers will fill a hole and say, okay, I'm keeping this arm free because I know the safety is here. And the safety is going to fill the gap here. So, I mean, I don't think that's 77 tackles of, like you said, Keith, of them breaking things through. I think that's just 77 tackles of him being a dude.
Yeah, like the guy can just go out there and make plays. I am trying to filibuster for a second because I thought I had it pulled up, but apparently not. I was trying to see where their rushing defense ranked in the country. Because I thought, oh yeah, they're 15th in the nation in rushing yards allowed per game as well. So it's not like they're easy to run against either.
Right.
So
that's gonna be a challenge.
It's statistically, I don't know. Miami's defense is still really good. Probably the second best defense we're playing against this year, if not the best. So
it's another game that in my opinion, I trust Jeff Brom to get the guys woken up for because it's a big road game. And I'm not really sitting here questioning, are the guys going to be ready to play? Opposed to Cal, where we're like, Friday night, could be a sleeper. Of course, the guys don't come out ready to play. I don't know what the excuse was last week, but.
Yeah, I just don't know. So before we get into the keys to the game, I just wanted to give a shout out to the party deck. Jacob, the internet defeated Jacob's capability of joining the show, but he's always going to take time to rib me in the live chat for flubbing the live read. So thanks, Jacob. And then 123 Vilcard. I think this came in while we were talking about their offensive style preview. Yeah. We really struggled with that no-huddle tempo last year, and I'm really hoping we've made adjustments and are more prepared to face the tempo this season.
God, you all will be able to hear me yelling from your TV if we have more than 11 people on the field.
Just one of the end zone mics picking you up.
Italian noises? Like that shit.
So again, huge shout out. Thank you all for hopping into the Pink Seats party deck, hanging out with us during the show. Keys to the game. Let's go ahead and dive into it. And Vince, we could go ahead and start with your key to the game because it gave me a audible chuckle, and I'm pretty sure the horse is starting to get like swollen and bruised from me beating it. So time for your
Yeah,
turn.
I mean, I'll take the reins here for this one, Keith. I mean, the number one key to the game is no shocker, Miller versus himself. How is he going to handle this pass rush? How is he going to handle having, really good DBs out there on the field? Man, the kid has just got to make smarter decisions when he's in the pocket as well. I mean, you are stepping into sacks a lot of times. You are not hitting the hot route when it should be hit. I mean, know where your pressures are. Take a second and read where your safeties are pre-snap. That'll give you, I mean, I'm sure he knows this, but it's going to give you a good read, Miller. Man, it's really him versus him. And then
Do
my
we
confidence in us winning is really solely based on that.
Well, do we see him? Matt McGavick asked him early in the week on if he had plans outside of Miller at the quarterback position. And Jeff, as the coach speak Jedi master that he is, proceeded to answer the question without saying a damn word. But what I didn't hear in his answer was any sort of resounding voice of confidence. So
Right.
is it possible, even if he starts, do we see alternative packages to get different personnel? How short is the leash? Are we like, if he goes out and turns one over early to SMU, are we going to let the hometown
Look,
kid
I
or
would have
Brady
been
Allen
had
get out there?
packages in for Deuce. I mean, like you and I both would have already had packages in for Deuce Adams to start getting acclimated to college football, so that whenever you get to this point in the season and you know he's not the guy, you have Deuce sitting ready to roll, or somebody else sitting ready to roll in that situation for this specific conversation, Keith.
Yep. So the quarterback position versus a opportunistic defense is how I'll phrase it. And yeah, this is a defense that can create a lot of turnovers if you make a mistake. And we've seen some boneheaded mistakes. I think he played a mistake-free game against Clemson. I don't. Yeah, the only turnover I believe was a Duke fumble. So, like, I don't look. He's going to get
I'm not going to call it a mistake-free game. The guy was stepping into sacks left and right.
catastrophic mistake-free game. I mean, the check down short of the sticks and the 2-minute warning was kind of bad, but maybe it's just because I had resigned ourselves to our fate at that point that I can't care as much about that mistake at this point in time. But
Right.
let's lighter subject. This is a really good offense. Can our defense continue to be dominant, and not even dominant? Can they be good enough to give us a chance?
Yep.
Like so many games this
That's
year.
the perfect way to say it, Keith. Go ahead.
Yeah, like can they just hold on to the rope? And it's been an ongoing. I think Mike Rutherford started it like, come on, defense, can you hold on one more time? I say for the 47th time this season. Like, can they hold on and limit the damage that SMU can create to keep us in the game, to give us an opportunity to win the game? Hell, I'd love to see them create another turnover. They finally got off a 2 3/4 game slide in the fourth against Clemson. I'd love to see them get a couple of this SMU unit that, look, they create a ton of turnovers. They'll give the ball away too. Go out there and take it. So
Yeah, I just want, man, just continue to play consistently enough, like you said, to give us a shot to win the football game. I mean, that's all you can ask for in an offense is just, that's all you can ask for of the defense when you're playing offense is just give us a shot, man. And defense has given you hundreds of shots this year, and you've shot yourself straight in the foot on multiple occasions.
I think we're out of toes at this point with the amount of times we've shot
Just
ourselves in the
shooting
foot on
nubs.
offense. Another matchup I had, and this goes both ways, just the trenches matchup. How can both teams' offensive lines hold up against really good pass rushing units? SMU, we talked about it. Massive team sack numbers. Louisville's D-line, no slouches either. They've created a ton of pressures and a lot of sacks as well. And if you're looking for a weak point on SMU's line, like on SMU's offense, it's their O-line. They had a lot of their bigger guys transfer out and go to Power 2 programs that were able to spend the big money to get good transfer portal O linemen. And they've been having to make do with what's been available to them. And I'm not going to call them bad, but it's not their strongest unit. So if there is a weakness to try and exploit, that's it. Can our pass rushers get home? And can our O-line hold out against another really good defensive line unit? They did a phenomenal job against Miami, partially due to scheme, partially due to just better player execution. Can you do it again?
Yep, you have to be able to do it again. Those are two great comps that are definitely going to be ones to watch on Saturday. D-line specifically, I love that you mentioned that. And I mean, you got to take advantage of it somewhere. I mean, there's not a lot of weaknesses on that offense, the clear one being in the offensive line. And like you said, it's not even like they're a bad unit. You know, that's just you have to pick somewhere where they are the weakest, and that would be the weakest spot.
Yeah. So there was only one other matchup I had. Did you have any others before we dive into it? Or
No, you're good, man. Go ahead.
the last thing I like, not even a matchup really, but like a key to the game. Can we put a drive together and score without explosive plays? It seems like so often this year, the longer drives we have been created by, oh, we ripped off a 40, 50-yard run, or, oh, we turned this screen pass into a 50-yard gain, or, oh,
Yep.
Isaac Brown pops off a 75-yard touchdown run. It seems like we have struggled so much to just sustain and put together a long drive that doesn't fizzle out at the 35 or 40-yard line and leave us with a long-ass kick for our special teams unit to go out and most of the season been great at putting them in. But
Yeah.
I would like to see more of those drives run completed in the end zone rather than
Of course.
fizzling out in mid-opponent territory and have to kick a mid-probability field goal. Can we score without the explosives? Because if Isaac's out, this is a team that's probably going to be able to press up. And at this point, I don't know if we can get the ball to Bell or Lacey or even Kewan Brown in an opportunity for them to create an explosive. So can we put drives together?
Right. I agree, Keith. You're going to have to string together. You can't just keep relying on big plays to hit all the time. Yes, obviously you have your big play hitters in your playbook and everything like that, but a long, sustaining, long, drawn-out drive on offense is just as good. And, I mean, you're giving your defense an extra wind, a defense that's going to be having to go against a tempo offense all day. So why not string some of these, let them go, let them be longer, you know?
Give your defense a puff of wind.
Exactly. Let your defense chill for a minute. So I'm right there with you. That's going to be a good one to watch.
So, keys of the game. And with that, we can go ahead and transition to the final segment of the pod. It is the prediction segment. And I am almost home. I'm one game away.
Started from the bottom.
Hey, worst to first, baby. This is the campaign I deserved, not necessarily the campaign I needed, because I faded us a lot this year.
Yeah.
So I'm 6-4 on the year. Vince, you and Jacob are tied at 4-6 on the year. So if I get one more game, I'm set, or even if I draw, I'm set to be safe. So I'm in the lead. I'm going first. As we started to record this podcast, the line was SMU -2.5. And if you're looking for that line, I found it at -114 on Novig, and Profit X were the markets that I found those odds. Just for the sake of integrity, I'm going to give it one last peek before we dive in. And because I'm trying to get the best number possible for me. And we're scrolling. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Still those same -2.5 Novig and X Profit at -114. -115 also available at a lot of the more commonly used sports books, FanDuel, DraftKings, ESPN Bet until the end of the year. And if you want your sports book to be the only one we mention, feel free to sponsor us.
Yes,
So,
please.
it's a weird spot coming into this game. Like, vibes are down. And it would be the most Jeff Brom ass thing ever to come out and just everything look completely fixed this week. Offense looks great. Defense completely shuts SMU down. We go out as a road dog and get a massive win. I don't deal in hypotheticals or would it be funny though. I think our defense can hold up well against this SMU team, but this is the best offense that we're going to play against this year, at least when it comes to scoring, when it comes to potency. I think we could definitely hold this SMU team to 30 points or less. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. And also, I don't know if how many times is the defense going to have to deal with a short field or sudden change after a massive no-huddle drive because of how frequent SMU creates turnovers and creates opportunities for their offense to go score. The line's only 2.5, so if they clear by a field goal, it's a win for the Ponies. And honestly, at this point, it's just emotional hedging because I really, really would love to see Louisville get a dub and start to save this season because we see it. Like, the casuals have already jumped ship. They're gone. The diehards' patience is being drastically tested with this. Vibes are bad. This would be a huge spot for us to go out and get a big road win. Unfortunately, I don't see it. I'm taking the Ponies, giving up 2.5.
You're no fun. No fun. I'm taking the Cards.
Vince is taking the Cards and the points. Okay.
Yep, I'm taking the Cards. I think, like you said, Keith, this will be that weird game where Jeff, everything's fixed. Magic wand.
He's gonna hit the bottom right corner with that insert legally distinct mouse channel.
This needs to be a chair throwing pregame talk. Street fight between the whistles, chair throwing one.
Okay.
To get the boys going. That's what I'm gonna need. I'm going Cards strictly off the fact that Jacob and I are going.
You know what? I love that. You're a max pleasure, max pain kind of better. I'm a big fan of it. So we bugged Jacob, sent a text into the group chat before, as the internet was going out when we told him during the show what the line was. He's riding with me. Ponies minus 2.5. So someone between the two of you is going to be out of last place. We're going to have one person in last place by the end of this game. This could be the season decider. So
love it. I absolutely love it. What a spot to be. And Jake and I will be there live, so whenever I win, I'll get to talk shit to him. It's going to be great.
Well, I'm rooting for you. I am really rooting for you. Because, man, we need a win bad. We need a win bad. So,
yeah, definitely.
Nooner game. Let me get the network for you just so we can go ahead and plug the game. As always, after the game, we'll be back on Monday with a recap episode, as we always are. Fingers crossed, a little bit less angry this time. Just screaming happiness as we get ready for Hate Week. You know?
Yes.
Big week coming up, the game after
that. We
that.
need good vibes going into Hate Week.
Exactly. So ESPN2 will be the channel. Games on at noon. You all are making the trip out there. I just might take my happy ass down to Curran's Corner, sit down, get myself. I might switch it up, do patty melt this week. Might post up, get a patty melt, get a bag of chips, get a couple of pints, enjoy myself, and hopefully watch the Cards come away with a win. Huge shout out again to our friends over at Curran's Corner. Shout out to our friends over at Burn Boot Camp. And again, tomorrow, Josh Mankins, Louisville Metro Youth Transitional Services, pre-K 8th grade turkey drive. If you can, get out there and support. Anything else to add before we wrap things up, Vince?
Go Cards.
That's Vince Lococo. I'm producer Keith. On behalf of Jacob Lane, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, go Cards! Just win, please.
Just win.
Just win, please. We need this. Vince completely abandoned while we let the exit record.
Keep having to mute my mic to blow my nose.
Oh, man. Dog, God, it'd be sick if we could pick this one up.
Surfside is the best side. That's right, Jacob.
Facts.
The surf side will be drank.
Oh, speaking of which, Vince, I need to go get another case from you. My supply is running low.
Oh yeah, is that all I'm good for, Keith? I don't ever
Yay.
get a. Hey Vince, let's hop on the games. Hey Vince, let's hang out. Hey Vince, let's grab a beer. Hey Vince, let's eat some food. No, anytime you need Surfside, I'm here for you, man.
Yeah, you little surfside slut.